We are in February.
So today we are checking the garden to see what we can start doing in it. As you see, it's a lot of snow and the beds look dead, but if you look closer, then you can see there is things coming up. Here are spring onions and here are strawberry plants.
In this one I have chives, and they will be coming soon up. We are already started putting coffee on the snow, as you see, because it will help the snow to melt. At the same time, it will be giving nourishment to the soil. The coffee has a lot of nitrogen, and the plants need that to grow. And there's plenty to do to fix, and a lot, so it's a lot of damage. This is our old greenhouse, and it lost the top. And here you can see we have compost inside the greenhouse, and this is things we're producing. And here Jan-Erik already started putting compost that was made during the winter.
And as you see, it's a lot of snow, and together with the coffee, that will be a way of preparing the soil for spring. So as soon as it gets warm, we can start sowing.
And this is inside the greenhouse, the one we made last year, and it's warm in here. It's already getting the temp, and the soil, it's cold, but it's not frozen. So we already put some seeds in the fall, and that's why we keep the temperature up with this Jan-Erik made to get the warmth down on the soil. And here he also had already put some snow inside.
In this way, when the snow melts, it's water. And here you can see that we have already sowed in fall, and it's just ready to be warm enough so it starts growing.
And here we see in this box Jan-Erik has made, and we put wood chips, and we put coffee, the excrements from the rabbits. And this process we started already in winter, so things start getting use nature, do what nature does. That's what we do. That's what permaculture is about. And this is the area we use for the small beds, and as you see, it's warm. Already the snow here has melted. You see, it's plenty snow in the rest of the garden, but here is very sunny. Then you have the opportunity to have less wind, but it gets warmer. So here the beds are the beds I made last year, and I filled up with leaves. And then you see that it's not as many, it's most of it, it's soil, really nice soil. It's still frozen, but it will soon get
Warm enough.
So all the beds that I covered with, remember it was about here with leaves, then you see, and it happens the same thing with all of them. It becomes soil. And here are the beds with spearmint, and they look like this right now, but they will come up. I just wanted to show how the garden looks now, and it will be fun to follow what will happen. One of the reasons we use snow as water is because we have plenty of it. So we try to use the resources we have, and manure we find, for example, from our neighbors. They have horses, but the horse manure has to be prepared the year before because it's very warm. It's a very warm compost and would burn the plants.
Well, that was all for today, and I see you again next Friday. Bye bye.